And we're back again with another episode of the Grappling Dads podcast. I'm getting sick of introducing us like that, Kip.
And I don't know why you keep doing that.
I have nothing else. I don't know how to do it. I have nothing else to say. I could be like Joe Rogan, hey, but I don't know.
It would be better than that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well.
Well, did you notice I eliminated the one before the lead-in?
Did you? Yeah, yes, I did. Otherwise, it's redundant.
Yes. It was redundant every episode, yes.
Oh, well. There you have it. Maybe we could like switch back and forth, like you get to introduce the next one.
Yeah, whatever.
Sweet, let's do that.
Or hey, I could start it. I can make all kinds of stupid noises.
Right. If we're just gonna make noises, I can do that. I mean, I'm on board.
I'm killer with noises.
Fantastic.
Hey, oh no, fantastic.
Yeah. And hey, we have Producer Nicole on the show today. She's back again.
AKA Coley.
Say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, now you know she's there. We're not lying.
We still could be.
We could be. We pre-recorded that. She's going to say whatever we make her say.
We're trying to be pro-women on this podcast. Maybe not.
What do you want to talk about first, Kip?
My favorite person in the world.
Oh, your man crush.
Yes.
And Joe Rogan?
No, that's your husband's. That's your husband's. Kroyler came up for a visit.
Yeah, it was great. Came up for a Saturday class.
Kroyler Gracie, for those who don't know.
None of them know. Everybody knows. They should.
They should. If they don't, they're stupid.
I know.
Stupid.
Anyway, it was cool. Yeah, he came up. Chad, our coach, ran the class, and he was there to kind of, do it with us, help out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just work out with us mainly.
Yep. I screwed up because I thought it was going to be an hour.
So everyone did, by the way.
Like, it's just an hour class. We're going to do, a small warm-up, and then we'll do technique and roll a little bit. It ended up 3 hours.
No, it was like 2:45.
Yeah. So it's funny because
Yeah.
I told my poor wife over there, I'm like, I'll be back by 11 at the latest because I'm going to want to talk and, bullshit with Kroyler and, visit a little bit. And that didn't happen. I'm like, she's going to be so pissed.
It was so awesome. Your husband came back to, he felt bad that he was just taking off. So he comes back, shakes my hand kind of thing, and goes, yeah, I'm an hour and a half late. And I go, yeah, you're dead.
Yes.
And he didn't disagree. So he was frantic looking. That was the best part. He was like pale and shit.
It's one of those, you can't just leave. Like, well, I'm out. Have fun.
No.
Right in the middle of a speech.
Yeah, it's like, and deuces.
Yeah, Kroyler, you were talking too much. I'm going to go ahead and leave. Just walk out during your heartfelt speech. Sorry about that. No, I'm not going to do that. So, but it sucks because, you got, he said awesome stuff. It was great what he was saying.
Oh, for sure.
But on my mind was going, my wife is going to kill me. My wife is going to kill me. I'm so dead.
This sport has ruined another day. Oh, God. Yeah, you were definitely scared. Yeah. It was great.
It was good technique. Chad showed great technique. I liked it.
Yeah, for sure.
We did a paper cutter choke.
Yes.
And pretty simple technique, but the add-on instruction at the end was great.
Flip the nuance that Kroyler did.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It's funny because he was showing you, here's how you can do it for step A, and you'll get the choke.
Yes.
And then if you want to ramp it up a little bit, do this. And if you want to ramp it up a little bit more, do this. And he'd keep on doing it.
If you want to finish it, do this.
Right, yeah. It's the first technique, it felt like my head was going to pop off, and then it got significantly worse thereafter. And I'm trying not to just cry. Those tears trickling down my face.
Dude,
no, that was great, bro.
Yeah, it was severe because he did it on me first, and yeah, it was great to hear the escalation of because it got progressively worse.
Yeah. Just shy of screaming like a little boy.
It was fun.
Oh my God, it hurts.
And the fun thing was for both of us when he was doing it on me, he was showing you, so he's not looking at my face.
Right.
And he was talking to me while he was doing it on you, so he had no clue the anguish on our faces.
I think he does know the anguish. He must know the anguish that must have been on her face.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
But not firsthand, because he was really,
Hey, speaking of anguish, Matt got his neon belly on with Kroyler.
He asked for it.
He was like, hey, I heard you got a really good neon belly. Can you demonstrate that for me? I mean, I guess.
He asked him if you're sure.
Like, do you know what you're asking for?
Well, did you see Josh's face when he heard it?
No.
That's from Kroyler's gym. He's like, who asked that?
Yeah, why would you? Why would you
do that?
Clearly, he doesn't know any better. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, Matt.
Chad told us before, like, don't let him get neon belly.
Well, Morgan has too. He's like, yeah, it's hot death. It's like it feels like he's squeezing your soul out through your spine.
Yeah, the best one I can go for because I've seen him do it because he did it to Chad a little, like to show us neon belly once, and Chad winced, and he wasn't even pulling.
Oh,
it looked like he was attempting to touch his knee to the ground.
Yeah,
through you.
Yep,
and probably could achieve it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
Scary.
need that. I don't need that in my life.
No. But
so when you're rolling with somebody, how hard do you do neon belly if you get there?
Not at all.
Yeah, I don't really either. Like I'm
like floating on them.
Yeah, I don't float. I want them to feel pressure, but I'm not trying to, push their spine out.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't use neon belly very much, but when I have, I'm literally floating. I have a tough time being a dick to anybody we train with. I just do. It's probably a detriment to me.
Well, yeah, I think it is because in the sport, it's about pressure.
Yep.
Well, it's not about pressure, but it's a lot about pressure.
Okay.
And the more pressure you use, the more that hurts, and you're kind of being mean about it, like you're pushing people's faces. You're, neon belly jamming it. So I try to do it based on the person I'm rolling with, how much pressure I'll use. But yeah, I tend to be overly nice because I like my training partners. So
yeah, so do I.
I go out of my way not to hurt them, but I'm not sure if I'm learning bad habits. Does that make sense?
No, and you definitely are. Because at least I am, and you're just like me, so you are.
Yeah, I heard you fight the way you train, but
I can't.
Yeah,
I can't. It's literally in my head.
Yeah.
Morgan, we were doing the bullfighter to neon belly.
Yeah,
you know that one for the drill. I couldn't do it, and like the switch over one that came after it, so your neon belly, leg over head, and you're on the other side. I was like pirouetting over top of her, and she's like, you can put weight on. I'm like, you don't get it. No, I can't. I couldn't.
I know that hurts. Ergo, I will not.
Yeah, and I'm not. And she's like, it doesn't. You're not going to hurt me. I'm like, I know. You're tougher than me. Still can't do it. My body will not let me do it. Oh God, it's horrible.
I think if people could just not do the pain face, we'd be better at this game.
Yes, as soon as I see pain face, I'm done.
Yeah, because it hurts anyway. So if you do the pain face, then you're like, I feel bad. I'm not going to do it as hard. But
I must have a horrible pain face because Kroyler even asked, you okay?
You okay? Dude, you were broken. I tried to roll with you a little bit, and you were just a broken man.
You were just beating me up. So
I was beating you up because I think you're broken.
No, you're just so much better than me.
That's not true.
It is. It hurt as soon as I went to my back. I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah, you pulled guard and hurt yourself.
I did.
That was great.
It literally was stupid and fun. I was amused.
Did you have any good rolls? Because I was your second roll.
First, maybe? Yeah, you were my first roll.
Okay.
I turned around, you were there.
Gotcha.
And, no, I rolled 7, 8 times.
You rolled 7 or 8 times after the... What's wrong with you, man?
I covered it up better the rest of the time.
Oh, jeez. I thought you were going to just sit out the rest of the time after I was done with you.
No.
That didn't come out right.
Creepy.
After I finished you off? Wait. No.
No, this isn't getting better.
No, that wasn't better at all.
So, let me see. I rolled with total you. Not Kroyler. Justin. Justin was after you.
Oh, yeah.
That was horrible. I hate him a lot. Okay. So pretty and painful all at the same time.
Damn it, Justin. Why do you have to be better than us in every way possible?
He has no way of not being better than me. But anyways. Josh. Eric.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, I'm just trying to count. Yeah, it was 7 times after you. So you were my 8th. Like would have been like you were 1 and then 7 more.
Gotcha.
Not smart.
Wow.
I couldn't even sleep. My
Jeez,
neck was
dude.
like all twisted. I'm fine.
Still not sleeping in your own bed?
Nope. I tried to take a nap in there today. I was like, I'm super duper tired. I'm going to go nap. My wife said she heard me from the, I didn't know she heard me. She goes, all I heard right after you laid down was, oh, my neck.
Oh.
I was like, shit. It's just, whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I try not to complain, but
You do anyway.
yeah. I don't think I've complained that much about my neck.
No, just your face kind of says it
I know.
all.
I try. Fuck. I'm like crying.
Yeah, no pain face.
I
was listening to the Jocko Willink podcast.
Okay.
And he plays a game called Normal Face with his kids. And I think it sounds wonderful. So he takes like a pool noodle or something. And
Okay.
He tells his kids, you have to have normal face, basic stoic face, no smile, no grin, no snicker, nothing.
Okay.
So he tries to make them laugh or flinch.
Okay.
And if they do such, he beats them with a pool noodle. He goes, it's one of those things where if you got two people in a confrontation and one is just raging out and the other just goes, yeah, okay. Who wins that argument?
Yeah, obviously a person that stayed stoic.
Yeah, that's it. So it goes, there's a saying called never let them see you sweat. That's part of it.
Same
You
idea.
stay stoic. You don't let them see that they're bothering you. You're just like, whatever. And then you just, by default, then win that fight.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
yeah, he goes, I play normal face. So it's a way for them to learn control over their own
Emotions.
and face. And the kids
and
love it.
face.
And face. So I'm not sure if he puts metal rods inside.
Oh. Teach them something real good.
Right. But I'm like, I gotta try this. So I got a pool noodle, and I told my kids we're gonna play normal, and they loved it. They had a blast. And Dad won every single time. They're either gonna flinch or laugh.
Oh,
and then,
yeah.
And then one would laugh, and it'd make the other one laugh. So I'd get a bonus. Bonus
I
pop.
could hit you too.
Yeah, it was fun. Clearly, I beat them with everything I had. Just, don't call CPS on me. It was a fun game.
Oh, no, sounds like abuse.
It's child abuse. How dare you, sir? Talk about child abuse on a podcast like it's fun.
Why not?
Remember, this is an anti-bully podcast, not the pro-bully that you're on.
Dang
the
it,
other
that's
part
my
of it.
other
Yeah.
one. It's called Go Bully.
Yeah. At gobully.com. The abusers at.
How to drive someone to hurt themselves.
Exactly. That's fun.
No, it's not. That's horrible.
Oh, on a positive note, we got promoted on Saturday unexpectedly. Did not see that coming.
As soon as I saw Eric get one, I did.
Did you?
Yeah, because
Oh.
he's on our schedule.
Oh, it's a schedule thing.
No, it's not. It's just that's how I think. Chad remembers. He's like, oh shit, 1, 2. I
It's
can't
been a
blame
while.
him, dude. We have a lot of people to
Yeah.
keep track of.
Well,
you know?
and he said he goes, look, I forget, it's promotions, and I'm always late on it. So Kroyler's like, hey, it's not a bad thing, better too
of
late
course,
than
he
too soon.
remembered my wife's.
Oh,
My
of
wife's was
course.
spot on time.
Congratulations to Jen.
She is awesome.
Dude, she's a savage. I can't believe it. I can't believe. I know I've said this before, but how she's jumped in with both feet and loves it. She's going to class after class, and she has the thirst. She has the thirst to get better. It's not just like, hey, it's fun and it's something to do and it's exercise. No, she wants to be a badass at this.
Yeah, she does, and she's gonna be, man. She's getting there because she is by far the lightest person in class,
Oh yeah.
by far. And
Then I'm next.
and then me. We all skip the class together. But so that's her struggle is she just gets whipped around a lot.
Yeah.
And she's strong as shit.
Yeah, she's got
She
some muscle.
really is, and it just sucks for her because I can see it in her because she'll have her butt on the ground for a base, and she can still get pulled off of it. So I'm trying to help her with that a
the
little
best
bit.
you can do is base and posture. Learn that first.
Yeah, and that's what I told her. Yeah, she's like, I want to know how to get out of this and do that. I'm like, well, just avoid getting into that position by base and posture.
Well, the nice thing with her, too, is where you and I won't sink all our weight into our training partners because, we're trying to be nice and not douchebags.
Yeah.
Certain people, like Justin, I'm going to put all my weight on you, bro, because I know you can't feel
I
it
can't
anyway.
get close to that son of a bitch. He always grabs my freaking legs and stuff because both take the exact same position. I'm like, this isn't gonna work.
I always assume that when I'm rolling with Justin, he lets me do stuff. Like when I'm rolling with Chad, if I get anything, I just presume that it was
They gave
a
it
gift.
to you. Oh yeah, of course.
Thank you for that lovely gift.
Yes.
And then I will try to put my weight on, which, dude, they can't feel it.
No.
You know, one, I'm not good enough at it, and two, if I was, still not sure it would matter.
It doesn't matter. I weigh 1,000,000 pounds.
Exactly.
You're still whooping my
I
ass.
can make it as bad as I could get it, but boy, you know, there's levels to the game, and I'm beneath their level for sure.
My game is elementary.
But yeah,
there's his master's degree. Whatever.
But yeah, I was happy to see everybody gets not everybody, but most people get striped up, and
yeah, it was great.
Yep, yeah, you got your 3rd stripe on your white belt.
I did.
Congratulations, Kipper.
Thank you.
Awesome sauce.
It is. You got your 3rd stripe on your blue belt.
I did.
How do you feel about that, buddy? Huh?
So I'm humbled. I'm grateful. I'm honored.
Okay, he's used the right words so far.
Okay.
Oh, it's going downhill.
I feel like I have to like level up to my stripe. Does that make sense?
No.
It's kind of like they give you like, here, you're a 3rd stripe now. Now act like it.
You're not pulling your weight. Maybe if we put a carrot in front of you, you'll get there.
No, it's not the carrot thing. I'm hard on myself, you know.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Well, jiu-jitsu, everybody's getting better at their own pace. So I'll feel like for 6 months I'll get really really good really fast, and then I'll come on, let me get through this.
Go
then
fall asleep again.
I feel like I'll plateau.
I'm gonna shoot myself in the head if I have to hear one more explanation of why he thinks he sucks at this sport.
I don't think I suck.
Really? You really want to back that up?
No.
Didn't think so.
It's not.
I hate myself.
I want to feel better than I do, I guess. Does that make sense?
No.
Yeah, I still make silly mistakes. I don't want to make the silly mistakes. I want to be tighter and more fluid, and that's all.
How does...
I guess the people that make me feel dumb are like Chad, Justin, Jesse, and they make me make mistakes.
How long have all of them been doing it?
Oh, longer than me.
Okay, and what's their body type?
Adonis?
Yes. All 3 of them. You're picking the biggest badasses in art besides Trevor. Trevor's smaller and deadly.
He's the littlest of the biggest badasses for sure.
Exactly. And looks really funny in a gi.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I didn't know who he was. Not shitting you.
Yeah.
I was sitting next to him. I turned to look. I'm like, who the fuck is
it's
this
like seeing
dude?
a dude in a suit for the first time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and then I took a second look. I'm like, Trevor. Weird. But anyways.
Yeah, he got striped up. Like his first day in the gi, they're like, here's a stripe, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, thank you.
Well,
I don't feel so bad
he's
now.
been doing it for a while with his MMA and
Oh,
stuff.
dude,
So.
yeah, he's legit. It's cool.
Hell yeah. I got to roll with him finally, so that was fun.
He caught me in a sweet armbar. I tried to hold out, then he wrist locked me to get the armbar. It was great. I'm like, hey, look at you go.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Well, it was fun. He tried to do a pass out of my guard, and he did this big boom push, just exploded up. And he goes, oh, that doesn't work. There's a gi on. You just can't with me.
just going to hang off you like a monkey. Like
exactly
a spider monkey. I like me now.
Yeah, he was just like, I saw the confusion in his face, like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I was holding on.
Yeah, Morgan was saying, okay, he's got a gi on. Collar chokes for everybody. So I had to do that. Here's your collar choke. He'll never let me do it again.
I almost did it, and I was like, from
did.
guard, and I just didn't. And I was like, that's kind of
like
boring.
the only thing I could do to him. Like, all right, collar choke. You don't see that coming.
He's a freaking beast, though. So it was fun. Where were you? Oh, yeah. Your hatred of yourself. Just catching up again. Because we tangent again.
A little bit.
But you need to stop. So we go on a card system, right, for attendance.
Right.
Right? Where's your card?
I don't have one.
Exactly. So how do you think you get your stripe?
I made a podcast to talk all about Chad, so now he feels obligated to give me stripes.
And I've also figured out, going on that, I think he just he considers you and I one entity. And you want to know why?
Because we got stripes.
Because we get stripes the last 2 times together. And then past that, he posted that cool post on Black Lion's Instagram.
Yeah.
Did you see it? Did you see that he didn't tag either one of our personal Instagrams?
Oh,
It
Grappling
was
Dads.
Grappling Dads. I'm like, I appreciated it, but I'm like, we're the same person.
I squealed in delight when I seen that.
Yeah, I
I
was
was
like-
like, yay, look at us go.
But yeah, we're just one person now at this point.
Well, it's funny because I didn't know I was getting promoted. I don't think anybody did.
I didn't think I did. I was.
The next show, I was actually going to throw Chad under the bus for now he can't promote us because it'll look like it's favoritism.
No, he doesn't actually like me.
Right.
That's why people come to you and are like, I want to be on your podcast. I'm on it too.
No, I'm the star because I keep on talking over everybody.
Yeah, I've kind of stopped that shit from happening.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, we haven't let Nicole talk.
Oh my gosh, she fell asleep.
She did.
Nicole!
Wake up. Wake up. She's over there watching Gilmore Girls on the computer, having a good old time.
Hold on, there's a commercial coming.
Yeah, Terry called us out.
Oh
Said,
my
you gotta, if she starts talking, go ahead and let her finish. Like, don't just cut her off and then move on.
And
like, let her get through the thought.
I love
Please.
I love how we talked to Cole about it, and she's like, "Yeah,
Yeah, you did that.
sounds about right."
She was
All true.
'Cause I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah, she goes. I'm not trying to be part of the show. I'm the producer background. Like I get it, but man, if I'm talking, you could let me finish.
I've picked my spot, and you squashed it. Oh, shit!
It's amazing. We can talk over each other. We don't try to fight each other for.
No, we both just stopped talking. Whoever started the cutoff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his turn.
Yeah, it's better without the. We had these things called windscreens.
Oh God, I hated
No,
those
pop
things.
filters.
Yeah, pop
these-
filters.
yeah,
These are windscreens.
Yeah, and it was the size of my face. We couldn't tell when we were talking. Like we look over, we just see this big black circle in front of our heads.
It's like that blue dot when they didn't want you to see the person that was on trial. That's how we did our podcast.
Yes, it didn't work out too well. I
No,
can't tell when he's talking.
at all. So it was pretty funny.
Oh, good times.
But yes, still haven't finished that topic, so I'm gonna finish it real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
You get your stripe because Chad sees it in you, sees your dedication, sees the skill. He get that. So you should actually figure that yours makes more sense. Minx
Yeah,
makes
Mink
more
bite.
sense and more deserved than others, even though it doesn't in this class. But it does because he's seeing more in you rather than just an attendance card. Oh, knowledge.
Oh,
Told ya.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I said all of that last night.
She did. She.
Well, it's because Coley's smarter than both
it's
of
kind
us.
of. I came home and I knew she was going to be pissed because I was 2
So
hours
late.
2 hours late.
Let's be clear. We had plans. That's why I was upset.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I
Cole
told her,
doesn't get
yeah.
mad for no reason,
No.
people. So if she's mad on here, one of the two of us fucked up.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
She's never been mad at me without really good reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally agree with
Want to tell them what the plans were?
We were going down to Art Prize with the girls.
Yep, it's our yearly thing.
What's Art Prize? If people don't live here, they probably don't know about Art Prize.
Not true.
I would hope they do, but Art Prize is the world's largest art competition. Artists from all over the world are encouraged to register and create their masterpiece and put it on display for the public to view and vote. So it's a publicly voted competition with quite large prizes.
Like $1 million or something like
I
that.
think it's 250,000 or.
No, it's more than that, bro. It's a pretty big first prize, and then there's other prizes too.
Well, I think they have a People's Choice and a.
There are judges.
Yeah, judges.
There's
now.
actual judges.
It used to
now.
be just People's Choice.
Yeah.
Now there's both.
Well, it got too big. I mean,
Yeah.
there was just. I mean, it averaged 2 years ago or last year, 2 million people it was going to bring
Whoa.
into Grand Rapids throughout the week that Art Prize is,
yeah, it's fun.
which is freaking impressive.
Our daughters are really, really into art, so they love going down there and seeing it.
The
Right?
big cash prize is $500,000.
Yes.
Wow.
In between our two guesses.
Right down the middle.
But we both said them as pretty sure answers.
Yeah, like I know what I'm talking about.
That's how we do this shit. Pure assumption.
So yeah, I told her, yeah, I'll be home by about 10:30, and we'll get on the road by about 11, or I'll get home at 11 at the latest. I'll get home real quick. We'll take a shower. We'll go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that didn't happen. So I come home and she's sitting there fuming. I knew she was. So the only thing I did is I held up my belt in front of her until she noticed there was another stripe on it. And then she
I first had to speak my mind.
she goes, "Look, I've been mad for a long time, and I have to get I have to get this off my chest first, and then I will be happy for you." That is more than fair. Thank you.
Oh, it was great. I had no clue how long we were there because I didn't drive or do anything. I didn't even have my cell phone. It was in my bag.
Nice.
Just didn't know how long we had been there. And then we're driving home. Jen's like, "Yeah, I didn't think it would be that long." I'm like, "What was it, 2 hours?" She's like, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder I'm tired.
Yeah, my kids were not happy. They were excited I got another stripe though, so that was
I'm
nice.
sure.
Yeah, they respect their dad, and Nicole gave me the same lecture that you do, and you guys make a lot more sense than I do.
You have nothing to stand on.
I don't. I guess
I need to be more smooth. Yeah, because all purple belts are perfect. Nope,
well,
they're not.
Fair enough.
They're not. Yes, I'm smart today.
Well, it's neat because I got to watch Chad roll with Kroyler.
That was freaking fun.
And it made me feel a lot better about what happens to me when I roll
Seriously,
Chad.
because every time Chad would do anything, Kroyler would just move on to another option.
Yeah.
It was crazy fun to watch.
Yeah. I'm kind of bummed I didn't get to roll with Kroyler, but I understand. I want to let other people get the chance first before I just butt in. It's my turn, guys.
Well, yeah, and then I noticed the last person you rolled with before Chad, I know it was I think it was Jordy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, there's other people? Son of a bitch!"
Yeah, I want to make sure that people got there.
Yeah, and I did,
first.
and then I didn't realize he was already done with the new people, and I was pissy.
Yeah. Oh, so our last podcast we talked about the Gauntlet and our thoughts on that.
Yes.
Which was irony, because my view is if you get the Gauntlet, I liked it. It was something cool I'll never forget. I'm not mad at it, but I did understand that if you have it in your school and then somebody doesn't want to do it and they get browbeaten for it, that's ridiculous.
Yes.
And if you give them a choice, they might feel like they should do it even if they don't want to.
Yeah,
and I think
not
that's
really a choice.
And that's wrong. And
Yes.
so my final thought was if it's like that, then just don't have it. Simply just don't do it.
Don't offer it.
Exactly. And I got to find out Kroyler's view on it the next day.
That was so great. I chuckled to myself immediately.
So he goes, everybody's getting promoted, and he goes, I don't do the Gauntlet. That's barbaric. And I'm like, hey, look at that. Now we know. We know what he thinks.
So Paul was wrong.
It's interesting because he goes, yeah, I wasn't. Well,
kinda
a little bit. I'm not as mad at the Gauntlet as he was, for sure. He thinks it's barbaric, and I just think
it is barbaric.
I think it's for sure barbaric if you do it to somebody that doesn't want it. That's barbaric. But if you
that's just assault.
Yeah, that's yeah. Agreed. But anyway, I enjoyed my Gauntlet. I asked for it, so whatever. That's cool. But what he does instead, and what a lot of schools do, is they will throw you. They'll give you a
toss,
some kind of a toss. I would rather go through a Gauntlet because if you toss me, the chances of me getting hurt just because I'm a brittle human being.
Oh my!
And my neck's already broke.
At least you didn't have to go through how many people I did, or even worse, how many Jen did. Jen was the lowest ranked person.
She got everybody.
Everybody but Mel.
Yep. I got. Let's see who I got. Justin was there.
Yep.
Anthony.
Yep.
He got me.
Chad.
Kroyler.
Oh. Oh wait, no, because whatever. Nate is below you. I forgot.
Yep.
He's only got one stripe.
What's the guy that Kroyler brought up?
Oh, Josh.
Yeah, he got to throw me. I think he's a 3-stripe. I think one of his fell off.
I think a bunch have. Have you?
Dude,
did you see how his belt's gray?
His belt is falling apart.
Yeah, and he's got talent, man. He was letting me do stuff, and then I ran out of gas and was kind of begging to be tapped. I'm like, I'm so tired, and he's laying on my chest. I'm like, oh God, just tap me.
No, he was.
God, just tap me.
Fun to roll with, though. I tell you what, he would turn it up and turn it down and let me into the game, and then he'd turn it up, and then it was really fun. I like people like that. Yeah, so
he's a good guy too.
Clearly outclasses me, but he would let me into the game, and it was fun. It was a good roll.
All right, let's go through how many people I had to go through. I had
almost everybody.
Almost everyone but Eric, my wife, Mel. So I think I went through 18 people.
Should you let them know why you had to go through more people than me? In case
I'm a lower rank.
If you're
it's your rank or above get to toss you.
Yeah.
And as usual on like a Saturday, we get mostly blue belts or high stripe white belts to show up. So, yeah, I got tossed a lot.
Yeah, you got thrown all around.
A lot. Kroyler's was fun as crap.
He made you fly.
He did.
I'm sailing.
I did a cartwheel, almost kicked the ceiling.
Nice.
And then smashed into the ground. And he gave me a comment. He goes, "Hey, you even landed well."
Even a blind squirrel can find a nut every now and then, Kroyler.
I still kicked my own knee just enough to make it like go numb. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I went up to him and said, "Just please don't hurt me." And yeah, he did a really cool toss on me, but yeah, very gentle. It was nice. Everybody was cool to me because I know that my shoulder's still kind of messed up.
I probably should have asked.
Yeah, I begged them. I'm like, "Please, for the love of everything holy, don't slam me on the ground. I can't do it."
Chad's was pretty good. Chad's was like cool and didn't hurt.
Yeah, Chad cares a lot about my well-being, so I appreciated his throw.
And I also,
and the fact that he asks all the time how I'm doing. So
yeah, well, he's
good looking out, Chad.
Yeah, he's a good guy. You might want to hurt me.
Well, I mean, it's that you talk so much shit.
I'm here to make people laugh. If that gets me punched in the face, so be it.
It's for the greater good, Chad. That's why I talk all this shit about you.
So awesome.
Jeez.
I have a question. Now that we're done with that, I'm done.
Okay, go.
Because it hurt, and I'm done.
All right.
What is this mystery topic that you and your producer over here have for me?
Oh, it's not really my producer. It's my idea. She is just part of the story, and I figure since she's here, she can help tell it. So,
okay.
My part is very small.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she's got the largest part. So I teased on a previous show, I think, that I wanted to talk about my foray into the paleo diet.
Yeah, and then I said I was bored already.
Yeah, I mean, it's boring. You know, you eat like a caveman. You know, there's no
meat.
No, it's all meat. It's basically
yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, you eat butter and bacon, and that is all. You know, that's your diet. No grains, no sugar. Oof, boy. Yeah, there's not much else. I mean, it's pretty much just a meat diet.
Horrible.
It's like the Atkins diet, but more strict. So I figured we'd try it. So I got my wife on board, and there's more stuff than that. I mean, you can cook vegetables and stuff like that, just not refined stuff. So one day she wanted to make banana bread because she misses it. She misses all the good, yummy stuff that gluten will give you.
And I really like to bake.
Yeah, she's a baker. So I think I found a recipe for banana bread, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I found this recipe for banana bread online. I'm like, oh, and they said it was delicious. So
they all say that.
Well, right. So they are the people on a paleo diet are, I'm going to go with psychopaths because you have to be so hardcore, and typically you're into CrossFit and stuff. Like I'm 100% positive Justin will know what the paleo diet is. I bet he's even on it. Because if you do CrossFit, you might as well eat like an asshole and eat paleo.
You just let's extend that statement out. You just called Justin an asshole.
No. I said eat like one. Don't make him hurt me.
All I heard was Justin's an asshole that does CrossFit and eats meat.
Well, you know what I meant. Damn it.
Just remember, Justin, I love you.
I hate you, Kip. So, anyway, it's a hardcore diet, to say the least. So, I tried to find stuff that was paleo-friendly. So, if you can use stuff like, rather than flours.
Almond flour.
Which is not, it's not
that
a thing.
shit's grainy as fuck.
Almond
That's
flour.
not flour.
It's like an oxymoron. It's not flour. It's just.
It's sand. It's sand in a bag. At least.
Pretty much.
So I gave her this recipe, and she wanted to try it out. So she makes it, and she tries a piece, and she goes, "This is awful." And you can go ahead and take the whole loaf to work because I will not be touching it again. I'm like, all right. So I took it to work, and I don't want to waste stuff, so I'm not just going to throw it away. Allegedly. So I cut into this on break, and my buddy Nick walks in. He goes, "Ooh, banana bread," and I got a whole loaf. So he was getting at, I want a piece. I said, nah, man, you won't like it. He goes, oh, I'll be the judge of that. So
Nick had eaten a lot of my baked goods before this for quite a few years. And he was a very big fan.
Yeah. So before I went full psycho and decided that we need to get on the paleo diet.
And he didn't know that either.
No, he didn't know. This is brand new. Like we're just like in the first couple of months of trying to clean up our diet and get into O'Donnell's shape. I'm trying to look like Jesse looks like now. Never worked, but I was a lot closer than I am now. If that makes any sense. So
no.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. I feel like disagreeing at this point.
So he goes, I'll be the judge of that. I said, all right, you can have a piece, but you have to eat the entire loaf of bread. And he goes, sold. So he sits down. He's all excited. He starts cutting into it, and you can see the look on his face like, this isn't squishy. This is supposed to be squishy. I'm like, no, you said you're going to eat the whole loaf. So you're going to eat the whole loaf. So he takes the first bite, and he's chewing. The look on his face. I can't speak it justice, but it was horrified. Like what? Like you said, I'm eating sand. Like I'm packing sand in my mouth, and he couldn't find a drink fast enough. He said, "What the fuck am I eating?" I'm like, paleo banana bread. So like a trooper, he ate that whole thing. Oh man, I think he covered it in either butter or mayonnaise. I forget which it was. I don't know, but God, I think he had like dip it in butter and milk.
It's not going down.
He used it for sprinkles on stuff, I imagine. But to his credit, I told him he wouldn't like it, and then he agreed. He's gonna eat the whole thing, so he did. And
that's horrible.
You got that email that he sent you?
So then I get this email from Nick. Dear Paul's wife, it is with great concern and sadness that I write you on this day. In the past, I have had the joy and even honor in sampling the tasty morsels that you create. But alas, today I was left with a different taste in my mouth. I'm hoping that maybe it was just a fluke or you were not feeling well. Are the appliances in your home in good working order? If so, then there must be a logical explanation as to how and why you produced a complete loaf of rat fuck. My God, lady, were those bananas or fucking bamboo sticks? I feel dehydrated. I mean, a fucking cotton ball has more moisture content than this shit. Are you working for the government? Do they know about this substance? I'm sure it's classified.
God.
It looks delicious, but that is as deceiving as your prick husband who palmed it off on me. That fucker knew exactly what he was doing. I'm sure it was payback for my heartfelt letter of concern during his knee injury.
Oh, we got to read that on the show.
I meant well. To honor you, though, I forced myself to eat the entire half that was given to me. I got it down with the help of H2O and the molecular half-life of this horrid concoction. Shit when it softens floats. This mindfuck of questionable material will only collapse on itself, creating a dark void that sucks all the joy and flavor that after-meal delights should be. Stick to what you know, baby. All will be forgiven with the arrival of a plate of soft, warm chocolate chip cookies. You will bake me to make up for this atrociousness.
Oh my gosh. That's going to a whole new level of hatred.
I think Nick needs his own podcast. If he can write like that, like clearly I'd listen to his show. Oh God. So, yeah, he sent me that, and he goes, "Please forward this on to your wife if you would." Like, oh man, I don't know if I want to, but I did. I forwarded it on, and of course she was.
I was horrified.
Horrified, yeah.
I didn't even want you to. Oh, I was horrified after the way it turned out.
That I gave that to anybody.
Well, that's just fucking punishment.
Oh yeah. Like,
do you like Nick? Because from the story,
well,
it sounds like you hate him.
So the people that I like, I torture, which is why I don't have many friends. Other than, you know.
Oh, I thought that was just your face. Or a stunning personality.
Aw, that's rude.
It's what I do.
So my lovely wife decided to reply to his email, with a lovely letter. Would you like to read that, sweetie?
Yeah. I wrote back, please accept my sincerest apology for the banana bread you ate today. Recently, Paul has convinced me to eliminate gluten, after much research, from our diet and convert to the paleo or caveman way of eating. The banana bread was my first experience baking from one of the paleo cookbooks, and I was not at all impressed with the results. So in order to redeem myself as a good baker and to keep my stellar reputation intact, I have baked you one of my award-winning loaves of banana bread.
Yeah, he liked that much better.
Yeah,
Shocker.
it tasted good.
Here's my
taste like he was
sand bomb
eating
I just
sawdust.
made for you.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the end as far as our Paleo 408. You know, it's one of those things where as soon as anybody brings donuts or they bring a treat or they have a potluck or you go to a friend's house or a family member's house or Christmas or Thanksgiving or birthday, anything, it's not Paleo. It's not part of the diet.
No.
So you can just sit there and watch everybody eat all that yummy stuff that you just can't touch.
That's freaking stupid.
Oh, it's asinine. It is absolutely asinine.
Like, you guys don't like dyes, but that makes sense. Not eating things that are wonderful makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Yeah, it didn't. We gave it a good college try, good college effort, but it didn't work out.
It didn't go so long?
No. I never felt better. Like my knees that hurt all the time. Like everything just kind of felt better. My joints felt better. I was lighter. I was stronger. All that kind of fun stuff. It works.
You were lighter.
Not. Well, yeah. I lost all my baby fat finally.
It's just the way you said it.
Yeah, I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yeah, but you said it kind of like it was an advertisement for a new car.
Oh,
I was stronger. I was faster. I was lighter.
Bigger, faster, stronger, baby. I'm like the ShamWow guy for the Paleo Diet.
You tried.
He's in prison now, right?
Yes.
Maybe not like the ShamWow
Drug
guy.
problems, right?
What a coincidence. Wait, no. So, yeah, anyway, the diet didn't last long, and then I had to get back to my yummy baked goodies, especially because I have a wife that likes to bake. You can't have a wife that likes to bake and then bake that good.
Not even like to bake. She's really fucking good at it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's good. So, yeah, we kicked that to the curb. So I think after you got the bread, he replied with...
Yeah. My dearest Nicole, I was pleased to see that you have taken this matter very seriously and rectified the situation in a prompt and courteous manner. I very much enjoyed 3 pieces at first break and will wait to savor the remaining piece with my afternoon coffee. I forgive you for your brief detour from normal baking procedures to experiment for your husband. After all, one never knows until one tries. May I offer one tidbit of advice? Never trust a hot, well-oiled, chiseled man with dessert ideas. The true experts are the somewhat portly fellows, such as myself. Thank you for the treat, and I thank you for being a good sport. By the way, cavemen are extinct for a reason.
Well written.
Well written.
Inaccurate on
the hot
Paul
well oil.
looked like.
That wasn't
Yeah.
that was like the cover of the Paleo book, not me. Yeah. For clarification, I'm sure he wasn't talking about me.
I would agree.
I was hotter and more well chiseled, but not like Jesse the
You
body.
see how he said hotter? Who the hell calls themselves hot? Hey, guess what? I'm hot. Hotter
A
than
dad.
Yeah, an old 40-year-old dad.
you. You're not 40.
Yeah, close enough. I might as well be 80 with my knees. Shit.
And your words of wisdom.
Yes, my pro tips.
Yeah, pro tips.
We
Yep.
hide them as pro tips,
Exactly.
but they're actually just, I'm an old man and I've been through this before.
Exactly. Hey, I do have a pro tip about the diet, though.
Don't
do it.
Ha! I like her.
The banana bread tastes like crap.
Well, yeah, you ruined that for me, guys. But yeah,
That was your pro tip?
That was my pro tip. Don't do it.
Sweet.
I can say that an easier way to eat healthy is just don't eat as much. It's really that simple. So
Yes.
what we do, it's time restricted eating. So we can eat however much of whatever we want, but we do it within a time frame. So within 10 or 12 hours, or 9 or 12 hours. Way better. So that way I can have all the banana bread I want, like the real banana bread, not that horse shit that I tried
Sawdust?
to get it to make. Not the
Not
packed,
sawdust.
not the packed together sawdust that we originally had with the Paleo Diet. Yeah, you just eat. So I get up and I don't have anything until 8, and then at 6 o'clock at night I'm done. And you just by default eat less calories. It works great.
You want to hear my diet?
Does it start with that can of Mountain Dew sitting on the table next to you?
Matter of fact, it does.
I figured.
I got good genes diet. I can eat what I want, when I want, however much I want, and I look like a 2x4.
Yes.
Yeah. The good genes diet is the one that everybody wants. But if you don't have,
Few people are lucky enough to get it.
If you don't have the good genes diet, a time restricted diet, it's not so bad. That way you can just eat whatever the hell you want, just not win the hell you want. That's all. That works pretty good.
I have zero self-control when it comes to just, like, if I'm hungry, I flip and eat.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's like anything. Like, if you want to quit smoking and you have zero self-control, probably not going to quit smoking.
Yeah, that's why they make Chantix or whatever the hell that crap is.
But, I mean, you got to have some self-control. Like we talked about before, if you just take, like, a baby step towards something, like maybe don't go, all right, I'm used to eating 18 hours a day, and now I'm only going to eat for 9 hours a day. Probably not a smart decision. It's not going to work. But if you slowly cut back a half hour at a time per week and just do baby steps towards any goal you want, you're probably going to reach it. Probably.
No.
If you have any self-control at all.
No.
Yes.
He has none.
No. Have you seen me? I'd quit Mountain Dew for like an hour.
Well, yeah, but you're a guy that
10
doesn't.
minutes.
You're a guy that doesn't need to, though. Does that make sense? Like, if you don't
I
need
do. I got like
bullshit. If you don't need self-control, why bother having it at all? Like, fuck it, I'll do what I want. But if you're overweight,
I got a
and
little
you're trying
gut,
to,
though.
yeah, if you're overweight and trying to get healthy, then if you don't have self-control, well, good luck. Quit bitching. Like, if you're not going to do something about it, don't tell me about all your problems. That it's just. Why?
Oh, well, that's what people do. Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh. I know on Facebook, people, oh, why am I still out of shape? Last time I saw you, you were eating ice cream and talking about getting a gym membership. So,
Yeah. Well, yeah, I try to get people to get up and do like a morning workout routine like the one I so graciously talked about before.
Stop. Don't tell us again. You're welcome, Terry.
The fact is, I didn't start with 25 minutes with all the stuff I do. I started with 5 minutes, and then 10 minutes, and then 15 minutes. I just worked my way up until it is what it is today. Just do that. Just start somewhere with something. Either eat one meal less a day or eat an hour later, stop eating an hour earlier. Work from there. It's not that big a deal. Just do something. Quit bitching and do something.
Oh, are you talking to me?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, you don't need to
because I wasn't bitching.
Because genetics. Hashtag good genetics.
My wife's got killer genetics.
Yeah.
That chick eats more than me.
Yeah, I don't have the bad genetics as far as weight, just my joints. Like, I don't know where I went wrong there.
Yeah, fuck.
But, man, they're just stupid.
They're super bad.
Oh, yeah, they're terrible. But yeah, for anybody that wants to give the time-restricted diet a chance, look it up. It's cool.
Nice.
It's not that
You're
hard
not
to do.
going to go through it?
No, all I do is
Do you
just
have a
eat.
list of shit that I have to do that I may fall asleep with?
No, because it's easy.
I mean, it's cool. You want to keep talking about it?
Yes.
Do you want to pull up a website?
Ooh, I could.
Do you want to make a pie chart?
Is that not?
I'm trying to find more things that are boring on a freaking podcast.
I'm trying to be the helpful one here.
I'm not.
I want to give people a takeaway where they can take their lives and make it just a little bit better.
Do you see how I've blown that out of the water
Yeah,
for this podcast?
how
Like,
dare
that
you.
was the first thing you said, like, we're going to give some great takeaways. I'm like, yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah. Every time I try to do it, you're like, you're boring. Nobody cares, bro. And then Terry's like, he's right. He's right. Nobody cares. You just go ahead and try to be funny. That's what you do.
Just keep it going,
Yeah.
the funny.
Yeah, be like the morning show of jiu-jitsu. Nobody cares about jiu-jitsu per se. Nobody cares about working out and getting healthy and the ladies move. They care about you being stupid. Because that's what you
Pretty
do
much.
best.
But if we didn't have your little breaks of
Wisdom. Let's call them wisdom. Pro
boring,
tips.
I was going to go with boring.
Pro tips is probably more accurate.
I like pro tips.
Hey, Matt said that he liked my reading. I'm getting the finger, Matt. As are you.
Terry said she didn't mind it too.
Really? Oh, cool. Well, I can't wait.
Vehemently
I can't wait.
Disagree.
No, I can't wait to get an article that I'm gonna read the whole thing. I'm gonna turn your mic
No,
off if I
no.
know how.
Are you,
can't read
are
the
you
whole thing.
attempting to get me to quit doing this? Because
Nope.
that will win.
Terry's direct comment says it was good and the paragraph wasn't bad. It was she was actually glad you didn't read the whole thing though.
Really? Shit.
So you got to stop at a
Yeah,
paragraph.
one paragraph. So I got to get into it like as a talking point where we can either mock it or.
Oh, no, I think
mock
it's a
it.
wonderful idea. It's just way more fun to give you a really hard time about
Oh, fair enough.
pretty much anything you say.
So if I can get through a paragraph, I'm doing well.
Yes.
All right, cool. All right.
without me just swearing and giving you the finger.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to change people's lives for the better. I'm getting the finger over here. Like, nah.
Suck it.
Nobody
Suck
cares.
it.
Nobody wants to be better. They just want to giggle, move on with their day. Oh, before I forget, unless you had anything to add to that.
No, I'm good.
Wanna repeat the seminars coming up, sweetie?
Yeah, the Kroyler seminars. There is one at Diesel BJJ in Rahway, New Jersey on Thursday, October 12th from 7 to 9 p.m. And 2 days later, he will be at Scion BJJ in Southampton, Pennsylvania on Saturday the 14th from 12 to 2 p.m.
Highly, highly recommend going if you can. The instruction is awesome.
Oh my gosh, you could almost just go for his speech at the end.
It's
His
funny you say
speeches
that.
are flipping awesome at the
I
end.
swear to you, I was just going to say that. Like, if you just listen for the speech at the end, dude, he's got words of wisdom. I mean, it's fantastic. I have no words.
And I don't think he even plans it.
No.
I think he just kind of goes with how he feels that day, which is insane.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they are off the cuff or if he rehearses these, but
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does either.
Because he brought up how we were all doing the joke incorrectly, and he was like, "You just watched it, people." And absolutely no one had an argument.
Yeah,
we were like, "Yeah, it's valid."
Could you pay attention next time? Like I did. My body won't do what my brain says to do. It's funny. Okay, and break. And as soon as I clap my hands, like I forget where
It's
you
gone. It is. It's like, and I'm like, oh shit.
What movie was that, honey? Where they did the little flash? It was aliens.
That
Will
would be
Smith.
Men's in Black.
Men's in Black.
Men's in Black. That might
Yeah.
be the porn version. Men in Black.
Yeah, Men's in Black is what you find on Pornhub.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, it's
not
like
a good person.
They flash that to erase your memory. Like as soon as my hands clap, it's like, hey, that's gone. Every single time. I get so proud of myself when I finally kind of get the move, and then they come up and they're like correcting what I thought I was doing so good at. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. Thanks.
I'm glad that happens to you guys because I see it happen to the kids all the time.
Oh yeah, the adults I think are worse. Like the ADD runs strong through us.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, I don't think anybody is as bad as us. We're the drivers of the ADD.
Oh yeah.
I feel bad. No, I don't. I should feel bad.
I want to feel bad.
I do.
I am what I am though. I'm just a silly.
Yeah,
silly.
you could never change. You could never work to change that. You just are what you are.
Exactly. I want to be like Kip.
No one strives to be like me.
Never try to make yourself better.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's overrated.
Perfect as is.
Hey, I've tried that before with the Paleo Diet. Didn't work out, did it, sweetie?
No.
Exactly.
Love it.
Oh, hey. Jamal won his pro MMA debut on Saturday.
Yes, he did. He
Proud of that dude.
Dominated. It sounded like, score-wise, dominated it. It was 30-27.
Nice.
3-round fight.
Nice. Very good. Proud of that cat. So, yeah, wish we could have been there, but we had other plans. Next time, though, we gotta make it a plan. Make it a point to go.
Yeah, we didn't plan ahead.
No, we didn't.
Which doesn't work for our wonderful wives.
Yeah. Yeah, wives
Fair
and,
enough.
Wives and kids and plans. What are you going to do?
Not do them.
That's right. We blame them.
Yes. Not really.
Nope.
It's not in your best interest.
Yeah, Paul wouldn't have clean clothes, food, warmth,
Yeah,
bills paid. Yeah, nothing.
No. She kind of runs
Paul
this
is
place.
essentially a really big infant.
I have 3 children. I've said that for a long time.
I'm a really big ATM is what I am. And infants, you're not wrong with that.
I was going to say the infant really applies. So how do you do the laundry there, Paul?
I don't know how to start the machine. Literally.
That would be doing the laundry.
She actually goes, hey, go push start on the machine. So I went in there, and I pushed start. Nothing happened. I pushed start again. Nothing happened. I'm repeatedly pushing start. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? I'm pissed. I'm not in a big rage, but like one of those mini rages. Like I'm pushing the stupid button. What am I missing? And she goes in there and looks at me like an asshole. And she pushes her thumb on it like for 2 seconds. And then it goes beep, and it starts running.
You just hold your thumb over the button. You don't have to push on it. You just hold your thumb on the button.
I didn't know that.
You would have if you paid attention to the salesman at the store when he sold us the washing machine.
Oh, I was looking at the big screen TVs in the background.
And I'm also guessing he heard the theme from any show. Let's go with The Flash. And he was just sitting there.
Yes.
Are you buying it? Yes. No? Maybe.
And I just told her, you go in there and you buy whatever you want. I don't care. So, yeah, she had a ball with that. But, yeah, I can't. I'm useless.
You really are.
Yeah.
Can you start your dishwasher?
Nope.
Are you shitting me?
I can load it and unload it.
He probably doesn't even know where the detergent is for it.
Probably under the sink.
It'd be a good guess.
It's a good guess. It's logical. Wait.
She tells me to unload the dishwasher. I know where about half the stuff goes. The rest I can't leave on the counter. I'm like, I don't know.
I stacked it.
No, I don't even get that. He just throws it in a pile. Like, not even a pile. It's just like a big heap, like a trash heap.
It's like a child would do.
No, my kids do better.
They know where everything goes.
They can't even reach some of the cabinets and they get it put away correctly.
Caden will climb on the counter to put it away.
She's a little monkey.
She is, too.
She's been making my breakfast lately as well. She comes downstairs, makes Dad's coffee, makes me some bagels with some peanut butter on it. Dude, it's awesome.
What the hell?
What?
Mine just sleep.
I'm not mad at that either. Like, if they would just stay in bed and I could sleep for another hour or 5, that'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, my kids don't really. Yeah,
they both want to get up and, at 7 a.m. sharp and snuggle Mom. And whoever gets there first gets Mom first. So I generally just get kicked out of bed.
That sounds about right.
Whatever. So, it is what it is.
Well,
at least you sleep in your bed. Kip sleeps on the couch, so.
I do. That sounds bad.
How's that, Nick?
Fuck. So my couch is squishy, so it lets my shoulders go below my neck and stay there. The bed hurts.
Have you ever seen, I think it's called a snuggle bed, or a bed made for snuggling, where it's got.
Yeah, is that a real thing?
I think, I don't know.
I think it was just somebody's made up
Ooh, it might be.
idea.
It's
a good idea.
Yeah, it has slits where your arm can go right down inside the mattress, so your arm's not jotted out over your head or in front of you or whatever. It just goes right down in the mattress.
That sounds like a broken limb. Oh, look, I rolled. My arm stayed there.
I didn't think that through, Kip. It's a valid point.
Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, well.
So, my sleeping the night before Kroyler's, freaking hilarious. So, I get to bed late like I normally do, 12, 1 o'clock. I'm just a night owl. That's what I like to do, always have. And I don't mind getting 6 hours of sleep. I'm good with that. 6 hours, I run fine.
Ooh.
I know that's a freaking blasphemy in this home.
No, I can't.
Oh, my goodness.
This home of sleep.
I love my sleep.
Your whole fucking family does. It's crazy. Or normal. Whatever. And so I think it was 1. It had to be 1. And I fell asleep on the couch. I'm good. And 4 o'clock rolls around. Ellie evidently got bored with sleeping and just comes on out.
Oh, she went to bed early that night. That was Friday night.
Oh,
her and Sid had both gone to bed early Friday night.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
I wondered how that played out.
Shit.
Now you know.
Oh, come on. I got betrayed by my wife.
Yeah. Well, I Kip's gone. Okay, kids, go to bed.
Hey, what time is it? 5:30? Bed.
Yep. I'm going to drink wine with Nicole.
I'm pretty sure I got a text before 7 that Sid was already in bed. My kids weren't even in bed yet.
We put Sid to bed then. She slept for 13 hours straight.
Oh.
I wondered how she did.
Yeah, she was freaking tired. So, 4 o'clock comes out, and she's like, I want to watch SpongeBob. I'm like, no. Go to sleep. She's like, I sleep here. And I'm so tired. I'm like, don't care.
Whatever. Yeah.
So she sleeps on the other end of the couch from me, which would be fine because she's like 2 feet tall. But no, she has her 17 fuzzy pillows that she has to have everywhere she goes. So it pushed her all the way to my side. And I got kicked in the taint about 17 times. So I just never got back to sleep. And I'm like, oh, she's not sleeping. So I finally sit up. I'm like, well, I'm up. No, she was sleeping the whole time, just kicking me right in the taint.
Oh, nice. Nice. God.
It was horrible. I was exhausted at the Kroyler's. Did you not see me when I walked in? I don't think you did.
No.
My head was buried in a freaking hoodie. I was like, oh.
Yeah, all week long, I was fighting that pinched nerve in my neck.
Yeah.
All week. Oh, it was, last Friday. I woke up ruined.
Yeah.
And I went to that Seneca.
Oh,
Sunoco.
Here we go again.
Seminar. God, I'm sorry. The guy's great, too.
Just call him Helio.
Yeah. Anyway, I went to a seminar. Ruined. And I did the best I could. And it was starting to feel better. And then Wednesday I woke up. No, it's Thursday I woke up ruined again. So, yeah, then Kroyler came Saturday. And I'm like just praying that it wasn't just jacked in the morning. And it was just stiff. So I put on a bag of corn and, down about 900 milligrams of ibuprofen and did the best I could.
Will you explain the corn? Because that sounds just dumb as shit. I know what you mean, but that just sounds so... Put some corn on, and then...
I heated it up in the microwave.
I heated it up, put it on, and then after I was done, I ate that crap. So...
What do you call those things, sweetie?
It's a heating pad. Whatever you want to call it is better than to put corn on my neck.
It's a bag of... Yeah,
we always just call it the bag of corn.
It's a bag
but
of corn.
I mean, we know what it is.
Yes,
so.
you know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
People in podcast land are like, wow, so you put some steamed corn on your neck, eh?
It's creamed corn. Get it right.
Explain
it's
how
more of a paste.
Explain how you make one of those things, because they're awesome.
It's a chunk of flannel sewn around all sides, filled with field corn. So instead of feeding it to the deer and the squirrels out back, I put it in there, and when you put it in the microwave for 3 or 4 minutes, it gets real hot.
Yeah, it stays hot for a long time, too.
Coley.
You want one?
Yes, I do. You have that really cool one that's longer.
Yeah.
Yes, for wrapping around your shoulders and your neck.
Yes, I have a slight problem with those. If you haven't heard, I may be broken.
Yeah, you probably should have asked for one of these a while ago.
No,
They're awesome, too.
I don't like asking for help. We have one. It's enormous. Her grandma made it for me.
Yeah.
Not me, for the family. And it's like
a big square.
It's a huge square.
It's like a pillow.
Yeah, but those are really nice because if you're cold or if you're sick or whatever, or your feet are cold, you heat that up and stick it right in the end of the bed. It's awesome.
I'm never cold.
Well, lucky
Almost
for you.
Never cold.
I'm always cold.
I'm a fat person, I guess, because I have no insulation yet. I'm never cold.
You just run hot. That's why you're skinny.
Yeah, I
do stuff. All
Well,
the time.
have you guys? I don't think we hung out a ton last winter. I wear basically a thin jacket or a hoodie. I wear my hoodie a lot.
I am cold all the time.
He has the most expensive winter coat money can buy because it's so insulated and wind resistant.
I don't handle cold.
Yeah, my wife doesn't either. So, yeah.
I'm moving to Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
You are.
Nicaragua.
Panama. Mid-mountain. It's going to be 80 all year round for me.
Just go to Hawaii.
It's too expensive. Dude, I don't make that much money.
I don't think you can take this job to Nicaragua.
No. But there you can live for like $1,500 a month, like a king.
Yeah, that's what they say. Let's see that actually happen in practice.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe not like a king.
It's like
probably like we do here.
Yes.
Like, it's good enough.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy here.
Yeah. But for $200 a month, you can have it made. How awesome is that?
That is kind of awesome. Maids aren't that expensive.
I'm pretty sure Jen's getting one after Kip starts his new job.
Ooh. There you go.
Because he should do that for her. I'm just saying.
I should.
Yeah.
She likes clean, and I try, and I fail. I'm not a good cleaner.
Yeah,
I think it looks great. I'm like, the house looks great. She's like, oh, it's the freaking pigsty in here. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Failed again.
I suck at this.
Yeah, well.
Hey, I haven't met a better husband than me, though.
No brag.
Oh, wait,
facts.
everyone's a better husband than me.
That was
Shit.
weird.
Yeah.
I love the dead silence. That was kind of what I was going for.
Did you just utter those words? Like, God.
That was the best reaction.
Did you notice how he broke his arm when he was patting himself on the back?
I did.
I probably would right now. I can't reach my back.
Yeah. No, the arm's already broken. Joke's on you.
Yeah. Ha, I sucked already. Anyways.
Hey, before we move on, we got Monster Trevor Morris. He's going to fight in January. Want to tell him about that?
Trevor will make his debut for the #1 Muay Thai promotion in the U.S., Lion Fight Promotions in Connecticut at Foxwoods Inn Resort and Casino in early January of 2018. More details to come later, and there is a plan to have him on the show before then.
There is, so he can talk all about it.
I think it's got to go shortly because he's asked both of us now.
Yeah.
I need drywall.
Yeah.
Why can't we? These people don't care.
No, nobody cares.
I care. It looks terrible down
It's
here.
pink. It's pretty.
It brings out the color in Paul's eyes.
We have wood studs. It's like a
It's-
bubblegum factory and
It's a rustic bubblegum factory.
Yes, you got it. See?
Who
Verbiage.
would not want to come here?
Verbiage.
It's the Black Line Studio. It doesn't have to be perfect.
But yeah, I want to get
Actually,
Chad
probably
on, but he has plans. Way to go,
Yes.
Chad.
Well, what if he has another day available?
Oh, do that.
Thursday?
I don't know.
I don't think that works for you guys.
No,
What,
because
doesn't?
he's bringing bourbon, so I'm not doing a Thursday.
So
It'll
true.
be a Friday or a Saturday.
Good guess, though. Brings party favors.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh,
for
yes.
that.
Note to all guests.
Yes.
Bring party favors.
Party favors are well accepted, Trevor.
Bring presents.
Looking at you, Trevor.
Bring presents for the hosts.
All right. I think this is a pretty good episode, everyone.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thanks to everybody that's listening again.
I hope we didn't talk over producer Nicole too much this time.
I don't think it was too bad.
Thank
I think
you.
you did better.
Oh, good.
I don't think we'd let her
Yay.
talk. It's hard to cut her off when she can't talk.
That's true.
When we're just talking and
That's
talking
right.
and talking.
Yeah, we just never shut up. All right, here's us shutting up. Take it easy.
Bye.
Bye.